Stephen Hawking has reached out from beyond the grave through a final book called Brief Answers to the Big Questions. Among other things, the famed physicist tackled questions of whether there is a God, whether intelligent life exists out there in the universe, and if time travel is actually possible. And in his opinion, there's no such thing as the supreme being. It's just wishful thinking.We are each free to believe what we want, and it's my view that the simplest explanation is that there is no God, he writes, according to the Telegraph. No one created the universe, and no one directors out fate. This leads me to a profound realization: there is probably no heaven and afterlife either. I think belief in the afterlife is just wishful thinking. Ever the scientist, Hawking points out that the reason for believing there is no God is simply a lack of evidence. There is no reliable evidence for it, and it flies in the face of everything we know in science. I think that when we die we return to dust, he explained. But there is a sense we live on, in our influence, and in the genes we pass to our children.As, as well as answering questions. Hawking revealed a few fears he had about the future, especially that a race of superhumans could be the downfall of the rest of us. In the book, Professor Hawking states that he fears wealthy people will begin to edit their own and their children's DNA to create superhumans who will be more intelligent and live longer. He wrote, "Once superhumans appear, there will be significant political problems with unimproved humans who will be unable to compete." Presumably, they will die out or become unimportant. Instead, there will be a race of self-designing beings who are improving at an ever-increasing rate. He predicted that even if laws were passed to curb genetic engineering, there would always be people prepared to break any rules which would spark the rise of superhumans.